Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
How you doing, folks? Good to see you today. You might notice that I am clean shaven. There's a reason for this. You see, I was going to do the whole cruddy corona thing. I don't know if you've heard about it, but guys don't shave until the coronavirus is contained. So my wife said, like, what's up with you? What's up with the Grizzly Adams look? And I'm like, baby, I'm doing cruddy corona. Come on. She goes, oh, that must be like COVID couch. I'm like, what? COVID couch? She goes, yeah. Cruddy corona husbands sleep on the couch until the COVID crisis is contained. So I got the glass peach. In the news today, CNN reports that the COVID thing, corona, whatever, is twice as lethal as the common flu. So bear it in mind. In other news, Gamblers Anonymous reports that you are twice as likely to win the lottery if you buy 2 tickets. So, little tip for you there. All right, today we are going to be practicing forms in such a way that you can practice if you don't have a big area. Forms in a cramped space. As you might can see behind me, or maybe not, I have taped out a little square. That's about the size of the spare space you might have in your kitchen or living room or something if you were to shove aside a few chairs. Even in your bedroom, you just shove some stuff aside. If you got enough room to stand, you've got enough room to practice. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go from basic 1 all the way as far as we can go. Most certainly to Pinlan 5, perhaps even Basai and some of the black belt forms. So if you guys have some tape and you can throw it down, that's great. If not, you can just use imaginary tape. But pay attention. You can really get in some good practice, even with limited space, just like this. All right, so here I am in my space. Since I know I'm going to start to the left, I'll get to the right of my square. Then when we take off on basic 1, as you can see, if I step forward, I'm going to be out of my space. You see that? Violation. So what we do is we step forward, then we reset. We step back, and then step forward. Now then, in basic 1, we turn this way already. Wrong answer, can't step over the line. So in that case, we step forward first, then spin around and go back. You see? Just like that. Now, it is important that you step back first and then step forward. So you want to go backwards into your chamber, forward into your attack, or even your block. And the reason for that is you don't want to develop the habit of moving back. You know, a punch like this is not as effective as a punch like that, right? So we step back, reset, boom, step forward, step back, reset, boom, step forward, regardless of the direction you're going. So you shouldn't even consider it stepping back, because when we turned a while ago, we actually stepped forward because the direction of our attack was going to be behind us, if that makes sense. But I'm going to do it with you. Every one of them, I could use the exercise anyway. So here we go. Hope you guys are warmed up. I know Mr. Leon is not warmed up because he just got there a while ago. He's probably standing there in his boxer shorts. All right, so here we go. To me, and basic 1. 1, 2, 3, step forward. 4, step back, step forward. Now then, depending on where I am in the square, this turn might leave me inside the square, or perhaps you started a little forward, so your foot's here, barely compliant with the square, so when we turn, we're going to be here. Same thing, you just reset first. So if I'm here, then I'm going to simply step back and then down block. Step back, punch, punch, and height. Now then, look where this foot is. When I turn, that's going to put me over the line. Violation. So in that case, we're simply going to step over here first. With the right foot, the left leg, the back leg's going to turn, right? So we step over here so that we can go forward into our down block. And punch. Since I'm over here, I'm going to have no problem with the down block, so that's cool. I do want to get myself centered though, so I'm going to scoot up, then turn, down block, punch, punch, punch. Everybody getting the idea? All right, let's just do the whole thing. Don't worry, I'm doing it with you. So here we go. And short. You see? Not that difficult. Let me check the chat and see if anybody is getting really confused. Chat, chat, chat. See, I'm several minutes behind you guys. So, all right, and the chat is not coming up. In fact, am I speaking to no one? Am I even on the air? Oh no, bozo! What corona thing? All right, guys, I'm just going to keep going. I understand there's a lag. I don't know what the problem is. If there's something I can on my end, I think it's going to come down to either lower quality or slower speed. It's going to be one of those things. So right now the video is uploading at a high quality, but either our internet or the internet in general is slowed down for whatever reason. So you're not seeing it live like it should be. But I'm going to continue because the recording should be consistent. The recording should be good regardless of the quality. You can even upload it at 1080p, I think it is, a super high quality, and it'll take a while to upload. It does upload. Okay, so I'm going to move on to basic 2. For those of you who get it, great. For those of you who can't get it to work, I'm really sorry. You can check it out in the replay. Okay, here we go for basic 2. Here we go. I believe I stayed in the square. Let's do basic 3, then I'm going to check something on my YouTube settings and see if we can improve it a little bit. All right, basic 3. See if that does anything. Is it any better, folks? Well, I know for a fact, regardless of the quality, you guys are still like a minute behind me. It appears to be working better now. I'm going to slow it down a scooch more. What I did was slow down the bit rate, whatever that is. Let's see if that did anything. Oh, yeah, baby. Is everybody cool now? Yeah, like what I'm watching on the monitor right now is basic 2, even though I've already done basic 3. A little better, not much better. All right. Well, tell me if the computer in here is taking up some bandwidth. I don't know. All right, here we go. Pylon 1. There we go. I'm still getting a little flashing red light. It goes green, orange, red. Green, orange, red. I don't know what the smack the dealio is. All right, we're moving on. I'm really sorry if you can't get it now. Very frustrating, but if you don't get it now, I'll see you on the rewind. Here goes Pylon 2. Note that I'm always starting in the back right corner, and then that way I'm able to go as much as possible this way and this way. So Pylon 2. I did not change anything from the last live stream. I didn't change anything except for just now slowing it down. And it says excellent connection. It'll say excellent connection for a second, and then it says error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me go check our internet connection real quick. Sorry, guys. I just saw myself on the monitor walk through there. The internet speed looks normal. I'm going to check something, but let me put on my safety goggles first. What's my internet speed? Even that is taking forever. So this must be some sort of streaming problem. It says connected, secured, good connection. .2 megabytes per second, download 1.27, waiting for upload to start. I bet that's going to be really pokey. All right, I slowed it down even more. Might degrade the quality of the replay since I slowed down the output, but it might also get us back up for live. Who knows? But anyway, I believe we were on Pyongan 3. So here we go. Notice I had to do the fake skip. Yeah, that's the way you get side to side. This thing still looks slow. I'm kind of at a quandary. I don't know whether to cancel this and do it later, or just muddle through, or to take a few minutes and try to call our network provider and see if there's some kind of an issue with our speed. But anyway, I tell you what, I'll do both. I'll keep going just in case it's recording, and then I will just plan another one for tomorrow morning, or later this afternoon, or something. But no harm in keeping on going, I guess, because we can all, if I have to do it over, it'll just be redundant, which will be fine. Okay, we're on Pyongan 4, which ought to be interesting because there's some interesting moves in Pyongan 4. This one bears some review because there's some interesting moves at interesting angles in here, especially with the kicks. You do step back before you kick. So let's do Pyongyang 4 again. So I'm over here. Now, normally in the form I skip, right? But that's going to put me out of line. So I can go here, come over here, and then do like a little fake skip. Then I'm going this way, so instead of coming all the way here, I can go halfway, and then stick block, middle block. Then I scooch back, side kick ready. Oops, right there, I should have scooched back, and this way. Because now I can kick, and my front stance matches. Now I'm supposed to scooch up, right? It's going to put me way out of line. So I just scooch back. Or I can step back, then scooch up a little bit. And kick, if I have to, I can adjust, elbow, shot. Now right here, there's a kick to put me over the line, right? So right at this chop, I simply step back first, kick, then do my little jump. And I don't have much room to jump, but I can do it. Then I can scooch over here, grab, kick, punch, punch, scooch over here, grab, step back, kick, punch, punch. Adjust, middle block, middle block, middle block, head grab. Now, this knee strike, or the head strike, yeah, it's a knee strike, is going to set me over the edge. So I just step back first. So I step back, knee strike, now I'm right there. And then I'm going this way for the last move, so I scoot my foot that way, right? Very good. One more to go. So let's try Pyongyang 5. Back right. Well, I was close to it on that last move, wasn't I? I'm seeing a lot of green light now. I hope that doesn't... And I'm going to go ahead, the bit rate is not helping, so I'm going to go ahead and raise it a little bit. Doesn't seem to be helping, so we'll see what happens. All right, that was Pyongyang 5. So we've only got a few minutes left. Anyway, I'm trying to keep these to an hour or under. So I'm going to review some stick stuff with you. Since we got through all the color belt forms, let me get something to wipe myself down so I don't slip and throw this Joe at my computer. Okay, so before we have worked on basic one with a Joe, we've worked on the 13 count Joe kata, and then yesterday we worked on kanji. Now there's another form coming up called energy, and there's a couple of moves you should get down before we try to do energy, which I will show you today in our last, whatever we have, 17 minutes. So you remember this, right? This is called Hachi no Ji Gaeshi. Hachi no Ji Gaeshi. Try saying that 3 times fast. Well, it stands for Hachi means 8, no means of, Ji means figure, and Gaeshi means turn. So it's 8 of figure turn, figure 8 turn, because you're making a figure 8 like that. Well, as you're doing this, if you step behind, you can catch it here, like this. So we want to learn this spin. Now, Master John taught me another way to do this, where there are more spins per transition. I don't think either one's better. Master John prefers the slower one, where it takes longer to get around, but the stick is moving much more quickly. This one, on the other hand, you have to move fast in order to catch up with the stick. So I've learned them both, although I don't know the one Master John taught me as well. I'm trying to get it down for a good objective view of this, but for energy, I still like this one better, and I'll show you the difference. So for this one, you always catch it like a motorcycle. The thumb side, the tape side, goes behind, and then behind my back, I catch it, look at my hand, like a motorcycle. Thumb side, behind, catch it like a motorcycle, pinky side, in front. So, from behind, can you see that? Yes, you can. Notice that when I turn around, I keep the Joe moving in the same direction. So if I'm right here and I turn around, thumb side still goes behind, pinky side still in front. See, the Joe's going the same direction even though I turned around. You see that? But my body is going like this and then switching like this because the Joe keeps moving like this. Now, this next spin is not applicable to the form I'm going to show you later called energy, but it's a Chinese kind of a kung fu style spin, and it's really cool. It's the one Master John taught me. He is so good at the Chinese stuff. And it's a very cool spin. I don't think either one of them are better, but this one definitely gets your stick moving faster. And then you don't have to move as much in between to keep up with the stick, because the stick's moving so fast, you've got plenty of time. It's going more rotations on each side. Anyway, for that one, boy, one hand is always on top. My right hand's always on top. Thumbs are both down. All the way to here. Thumbs are both down to here. Thumbs are both down. Master of Settles will probably do a seminar on this and be much more clear on this than I am, but at least I know it, so I can get you started. Then when you go behind with this one, you catch it the same way. You catch it like this. Instead of a motorcycle, you catch it like that. So let's see, I have a harder time starting this one. So I go behind, not like a motorcycle, but like that. And then you catch it here. basically this is happening behind your back. This happens in front. So there that thing is behind my back. And I keep rotating, and this happens in front. Like that. Okay, then I don't know if we've reviewed this one. Yes, I can remember now. When we do this, remember when you come over here, when you cross your body, palms up, and you keep going. That's when you switch hand. Palms up. That time I did Master John's version, Joe is moving so fast that you can't really move as fast. On the other hand, when you want to move quicker, you can shorten up your Joe so you can get it done quicker, but then you're having to catch up, you're kind of having to chase the Joe. All right, guys, it is 10:52. I wanted to do an hour and change. Considering this whole buffering thing, I think I'm going to cut it off there. We're at a good stopping place. I really apologize about the technical stuff. I'll spend some time today trying to figure out what the smack happened. I apologize, and I will see you later. It doesn't look like it's ending. We were having trouble going. Now I'm having trouble stopping.